Hello, what's up, guys? I am Liton Rahan with you. Uh, Need an offshore injury lawyer. Have you been injured in an offshore or maritime accident? The ocean is the most dangerous workplace on the planet. US maritime industries are found in the nearly every state, employing more than 4 million workers across the nation. Maritime workers find employment in a variety of fields such as shipyards, maritime terminals, fishing, aquaculture, seafood processing, commercial diving, and maritime transportations. According to the Center of Disease Control, maritime workers face a higher risk of fatality, injury, and illness than the average American worker. From slips and falls to equipment failures, pollution, fires, and unsafe work practice and negligence, offshore injury usually require costly medical care. Sometimes long-term catastrophic injuries can mean an injured worker who relies on his or her physical ability may not be able to return to work. This can be devastating for families, particularly if the worker is the sole breadwinner and can no longer earn a living. Offshore injuries are covered by laws that are different from those that apply to land-based workers. If you or someone you love has been injured or fallen ill while working offshore, we encourage you to get in touch with an experienced offshore injury attorney at Montana Maritime Law as soon as possible to request your free case evaluation. Types of offshore injuries. When an offshore worker takes on employment in the maritime industry, it's understood the job is physically demanding and comes with inherent risks that are far more dangerous compared to land-based work. Injuries are common and range from the very minor to the horrific and even death. In many cases, minor injuries can become much more significant over time. Some of the most common types of offshore injuries include traumatic brain injury, TBIS. TBIS can be sustained in traumatic brain injury. TBIS can be sustained in any number of ways. Offshore workers are consistently putting themselves in contractions and industrial life environments. A blow to the head from a slip or fall, or being struck by a swinging or unsecured cargo can cause traumatic brain injury. This can result in permanent cognitive or personality sense. Spinal and back injuries. Operating equipment carrying heavy loads and hard labor can be back breaking work requiring many hours of standing, lifting, twisting, and pulling. Offshore workers can sustain injuries from the falls or being struck by vehicles or unstable loads. A back or neck injury can result in chronic pain, limited mobility, and in the most severe cases can result in paraplegia or quadriplegia. Even when medical attention is administered promptly, there can be long-term disabilities associated with spinal and back injuries. Slips and falls. Injuries experienced in slips and falls are among the most common and can be serious. Accidents caused by slips and falls can result in concussions and contusions to broken bones. In some cases, sleeping on the deck of a ship or platform can send you overboard, which immediately is catalyst into a very hazardous situation. Loss of hearing. If a hearing protections is not provided or mandated, it's possible that over time workers will be exposed to enough significant noise to diminish their hearing. In some cases where work environments are loud enough, tinnitus or total hearing loss can develop. Loss of limbs. Loss, uh, Loss of limbs. Inadvertently walking into the path of a truck or forklift, working with cables under tensions, or getting a leg caught and crushed beneath unsteady cargo like coils, pipes, plates, and tires can lead to injuries requiring amputations. The loss of a limb is a life-changing injury and often requires a prosthetic. Crashing injuries and broken bones. Offshore work unusually entails a significant reliance on heavy machinery, either for constructions or for day-to-day work. Injuries can often occur when this machinery break down or when safety procedures are not followed. These injuries often result in the broken or crushed bones. Crashing injuries can also result in damage to internal organizations and create life-threatening situations. Hypothermia and frostbite. Offshore and maritime employees often work in extreme environments and at all times of the day and night. This means that offshore workers are often exposed to extremely cold conditions, which can cause hypothermia or frostbite. These dangers are these dangers and exacerbated by exposure to the water either through harsh conditions or a fall overboard.